By dear name of God of time, true prophet, God that is with his prophet and do and wish and is his prophet for him. You know, in it is the fourth part of discussion about human as programmable human. And in part 3, I I said a little about my past history, my father's history, and their history of 1,000 years living in jail of Iran and in pit of Iran or wheel of Iran or jail of Iran or whatever else you want to call it. And my refuge as the first one, taking refuge to Denmark. And in there I say how Danish people, how Denmark was a total garbage in the way that they have treated me. And instead of they give me asylum, they have cooperated fully with my torturers, and they have joined my torturers, and they were after nothing except their own personal and political abuse. Or like a garbage opportunist that get possibility for it and abuse its possibility as good as he can, you know. Such garbage, such down, you know, as I said, piece of shit in toilet are these bastard people and their country. Such in last 25 years, these shit bastards it is the way that they have treated me. And I have told this in part 3. Part 3 is very good, you know. And I have told that how Danish people are, are hungry to for their political abuse, for their personal abuse, as they raise their kids to be adult since their childhood and get ready to abuse, you know. This, because of that, I think part 3 have many good things it say about Denmark, it say about my how Danish people treat me, and it say about how Danish people are programming their children. And now we continue with part 4, and this part 4 is the last part at this time. There is another part that it is the most recent things that I have said in this case, and it is still in my dictaphone. I must separate it from other words about other cases and so on. So it takes a little time until I publish it. Right now, this one become the last one until the next time that I put it. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope these things that I said about programmable human, you can put all these notes of mine. You can listen it and take it in your brain, and in your own brain work on it and get the result, you know, yourself. I should have, if I had time, I should have make a whole result out of these notes and write it and structure it in as a and give it as a speech. But now it is yourself that must make that. So in this case, I can say I did not program. I have not programmed you. I just gave you the elements, you know, and you should use these elements and to yourself understand what I was to say. Thank you. I've talked about woman question and so on a lot. And what is my own private, or what you call it, relation with women? What I want them, for myself. Well, in my life, in practice, we have a lot of what you call it, ideals, and we have a lot of practice life, and of course, sometimes distance between our real life, real practice life, the life that we live in, and our ideals are as far as, from this planet to other planets. Of course, in my ideals, I want the girl or the girls, because I'm prophet, that I love, they come to me, they become mine, and they stay with me, and they be only mine, It is, and of course, an ideal, case. But in practical life, when you look back, in my last 50 years of life, which at least since I was 15 years old until now, whom I am about 50 years. Oh, doubtless I have been in love with many years, in these last 35 years, I was in love, I lost her, I had her sorrow of losing her, I found another, and so it is, at the time has gone, falling in love faster, and losing her faster, the time has changed too, losing her faster and sorrow for her shorter, It is the only difference. But, when we look at the practical life, now, it is, the ideal, thinking about ideals, about the girls that you loved and you have lost. It is, what you call it, it is putting your money on a lost game, But, now it is in fact, the practical life here under torture has told me that, no dear, I must say to the girl, well, it's all right that you like some others and you go with them. Some others force you to go with them and you go with them. And you, what you call it, and you has gone with all of them, but not me. So therefore, now it is the time that look at the reality and say, baby, well, okay, if you have to go with some and you go, and you like to go with some and you go, so come with me because I want you to, And it's the reality, it's the way that I have become here, and I am with, with the girls that I want, because it is, what you call it, it is the reality, Because the girl that have to go with someone and does not want me, to help her in this case, and she rather to go with him, and so it is nothing that I can do with, and the one that she love and she want to get rid of me and go with, that I cannot do anything with. So what is remain that I say, honey, if you give me a time, as long as you are so young and beautiful, of course. Now when you are old and ugly, when you have some child of those that you have been with, so it is too late, But now that you have beautiful, now that I want you, now give a time to come to me too, I would like to enjoy you, to enjoy your beautiful, enjoy your beauty and be with you too, and I do not put any chain on you, and after that again you are free, if you to go with those that you want to go with, and if you want me to stay out and force you to go with whatever you want, that's all right. It is my way of what you call it, solving the problem. Maybe in the last 50 years, all the girls that I have loved, maybe I was the only one that haven't been with them, so maybe it get changed, Yeah, it was the talk about. In a girlfriend-boyfriend relation, well, I think the first important thing is friendship, and if a girl, well, she's my girlfriend, the first thing that she must do is being a friend, What does it mean that she be a friend? She know that what a beautiful she is. She know that what a sexy, beautiful body she has. And she know touching her, making love to her, being with her, is nothing but pleasure, So if she be a good friend, want all these pleasure that she have, for me that I'm her boyfriend, If she take all this pleasure that she has and give it to someone else, well, she's no longer my friend, She gave all the good things that she has to someone else, so she's friend of someone else, But from men's side of view, it is not the same, When a man take another woman, he enjoy her pleasure too, He did not, he did not betray his partner, because he continue enjoy pleasure of her partner. Yeah, if he go to someone else and he does not enjoy pleasure of
his earlier partner, yeah, he has betrayed, you know. He has totally betrayed, and what if he continue enjoying the pleasure of his earlier woman? So he did not betray anything. He has pleasured or extra, but he did not betray. But in case of women, if she take her pleasure to someone else, you know, and give the pleasure to someone else, yeah, she has betrayed. It is from one side of the view, you know. You know, different cultures try to look at these things as the way that it is in their benefit. At this moment, you know, I am looking for to find a girlfriend too, you know, a girlfriend, a sex partner, you know, someone that I have sexual relation with or something like that. May not so serious. And when, you know, when we are after a target, we try to tune our women. We try to change them in a way that they best find themselves fit in it, and they come to us and give all the pleasure that they have, you know. And well, when we find out, okay, this sort of fun, this sort of fun is enough, and we are looking for another sort of fun. So we start to come with the new ideas how the woman should be, and to make them in the new way that we want to have them, you know. Yeah, it is good point of view, you know. It is it become a good example, you know, good practical example about how look little beyond all these new cultural, all these that want the women in this way or that way, you know. Go and look beyond them, what they are looking for, you know, what they want you as, you know. And of course, those who first has planned this culture of boyfriend, girlfriend, they meant that boys must as well be friends with the girls and think about look at the girls as a really friend, you know, and they treat her like a friend. And as you, for example, see in one of the Beatles, I don't know, videos, that even there come a girl to one of them and he could take her, you know, but he say no, you know. He say no because he knew if he does not take her, that will be much better for her. Maybe in this way she does not get taken by others too, and she find a man to marry and live the rest of her life with him. You know, so it is, but you know, things always grow little by little, you know. Always at the start everything is good, you know. But what it's end to, what little get changed to, get grown to, you know, that is the problem. Otherwise, you know, even a little lion or little wolf or little snake's baby is beautiful, is very nice, you know. But what it grow to end as, you know, that is important. And so it is, you know, and with this culture they were not meant to become, you know, wolf and snake, but they have became many of them. And as you can see, today's world, you know, and they all try to keep what they have, and they all are unsatisfied, and they all want to look satisfied, want to show you that they are really satisfied and they really enjoy what they have. Yeah, it was awesome. Let me say the last thing, you know, I have drinked, you know, 1-2 shot of this drink. I think it's a Danish drink or something like that. It is sort of liqueurs. And, you know, today, there was some girls that looked at me, you know. Well, of course, I'm not so bad too, and everybody know I'm in top shape and very sporty and sexy. And, you know, they have all this warm weather. It is rainy because they treat me like shit, but it is warm because I'm sexy and I want it warm. And now it is January, it is mid of January, and it should have been last year on this time of year. It was freezing under 10 grad minus, you know, it was like a hell. And cold like a hell. And, you know, days like 2 days, you know, that I saw these girls, it, you know, I'm a very, I'm not so, what you call it, so shy guy, or so what you call it, a guy that does not dare and go and talk with the girls and so on. You know, in fact, I used to go directly to the girl, and today even whenever sometimes when I saw a beautiful girl, I stopped and I looked back and I looked at her, you know, in the middle of the street, you know. It is the way I am, you know, when I see something lovely, you know, and I used to go to girls and directly start to talk with them. But here, since, you know, because of recent, you know, all this theater that they have played with me, and all those that they have smiled at me or looked at me, because they wanted to act or they wanted to play a role, you know. It was not natural, it was not themselves, it was not their own words they wanted to say, you know. So I have become a sort of, what you call it, so I do not dare to go to her, you know. It is like, I say, okay, she's playing a role, you know, and if she smiles because it is her role to smile, you know. And because of that, I did not has gone to her, you know. Have you seen these slavery movies? Have you seen that? Have you heard that slaves were not allowed to come, for example, go after white women? Or have you seen that even in today's world, in US or other places, in some places, blacks used to get interested for black woman, and what you call it, white get interested for white woman. And in my case, there is no other prophet race here. So I should not go after any of them, neither white or blacks or any of them. But what I want to tell you, it is that society and my enemies and this environment, this atmosphere, has made such, that can you can compare it, with a racistic, with the apartheid or condition that like a black in South Africa, that get forced to, that say, okay, she smiled, but she's not for you, You must just look, she play her part, she play her role with her smile, and you must not go to her, It is sort of impression that I have got, from recent, what you call it, pressure on me, and it has stopped me to, actively go after girls when they, smile at me, or, in fact, I saw 2-3 girls that today, they were smiling at me, and, I did not gone after them because I think this, this pressure has got over me, and of course I must fight it over, I must fight it back, and I must become active, There is no doubt about it. But it is like this. It is like a, what you call it, apartheid pressure on me. And especially, it is not so different too, because as I see, these people who torture me and the rest of the city, they like me to go out on Thursday, Monday, not Tuesday, in Tuesday and Friday. Why? Because in Tuesday and Friday they want these 2 days, according to my enemy's calendar, they want these 2 days for Muslims girls or Iranian girls or what you call it, foreign girls or whatever else. And in this way, they want to force me and say to me, if you want woman, only Iranian woman or only Muslim woman or this or that, only color woman or only not us, not Danish woman, not white woman, Well, somehow it has worked, because today I saw some girls, what you call it, smiling at me, and I haven't gone after them, Well, it was me, and it was a whole city, both colored and white people of the city, that had this pressure on me. And life has up and down. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. Sometimes the pressure work on you, sometimes you overcome the pressure. And yes, today the pressure worked on me, and disappointed I haven't gone after these girls. However, most possibly close to 100% or 99%, if I has gone to any of these girls, that I thought that they are positive to me and they have smiled at me, if I has gone to them, they would have changed 100%, and say, what you want after me, what are you coming for, what you want, what have I done that you come after me, I know that they would have suddenly come, and I was just playing a role, I was just playing my part, why you come after me, it is in the racistic, in the apartheid countries, I think it was less or more the same, the same way that other races, color races, or blacks used to get treated, that in their psyche, in their brain, in their conscious, in their unconscious, they get learn to that white is white and beautiful, but not for them, It is something that is not for them. And here my enemies, and some elements in the society want me like that too, And it has worked, but I must fight against it. But I tell you, that, there are some people, there are some color people, or some, some foreigner people that live in Denmark or other places. They expect from me, while they cooperate, that I get punished, I get this pressure, that it changed my unconscious behaviors, And I hate that, I really hate that. I really hate those people that want to have such psychological effect on me, Treat me in a way that unconsciously, I do as they want, I hate such people, and if I get hands on them one day, I will revenge. I will really revenge, It was all that I wanted to say, that, you think that I have very good time here. You wonder why that I am sitting and drinking or go to the prostitute and have sex with her. Why still you should have hurricanes, and why you should still have tornadoes, and why you should still have bad weathers. No, it is the way that I get treated, It is like I live in an apartheid society. And in this apartheid society, all the colors and whites, both of them, are acting like a better race over me, So of course, all these bad weather, all this rainy weather in Denmark, and all these cold or whatever else that you get the rest of the world, it is result of this apartheid type treatment that I get. Well, I remember, if we kill the hope, if we kill the hope in the society, well, how I can say, in other words, you mean by killing the hope, you are telling the society, winner must be always winner, and loser must be always loser, you know. Well, for example, what happened? You know, in case of a revolution, you know, well, there is, for example, a dictator king or a dictator government or regime or whatever else. People want to make revolution, you know, and well, again, all those guys that get the pretty beautiful girls, they do not go and fight to change any government or regime or king or whatever else. They are satisfied enough, you know. There is nothing they want to change, you know. They get the beautiful girl, they get whatever they want. So why they should change anything? So it is those always try to change the regime, change the system, that are not satisfied, you know. Well, again, come back to those guys that does not get anything, you know. Now you have killed their hope, you know. So why they should go and change the government? Because, first of all, if they change the government, well, okay, it is not them again that go on top of the country and become the ruler. Well, another group come and sit up there. And when another group come and sit up there, the case is the same. The girl still will go with the, what you call it, with those that they used to go, you know. They won't go with them. So why they should, you know, go and change any government or regime or whatever else? Why they should fight for freedom? But, you know, a useless fight, an already lost fight, you know. An already lost life does not worth to make any changes, you know. You, what you call it, you go, for example, to shop off a guy, you know, and you tell him, change this decor, you know, it's, you know, if you change a little decor or, and this or that, or maybe more customer. And he tell you, you know, no, you know, the whole city is not this city that people come here and buy at me. Can you see that big supermarket there or that there? People go there, regardless how much I use and change the decor here and so on, or what new product I bring here. People will go there, you know. I've lost this fight. It is, case is the same, you know. When you kill the hope among the people, you know, and always, first of all, killing the hope, you know, it is always you're killing the hope of those are poor, those who are in the ground of the society. Rich man, even when he gets 80 years, 90 years, he can hire a very top 18 years old escort girl to come and stay with him a whole week, you know. Not 1, 10 escort girl, you know. He has money, you know. So you do not restrict him anything, you know, by your, what you call it, age culture or whatever else culture that you have. Here in Denmark, we had, what you call it, Simon Spies, that was one of the richest guys here in Denmark. And after he died, his wife, he had no child, and his wife, Jenny Spies, has got all his wealth. And his wife was, I guess, 21 years, and he was himself about 90 years, here in Denmark, you know. And always around him there was his wife and some other girls, like he lived like a playboy, you know. it is what I say, it is when you bring such cultures, you restrict for the poor people. You do not restrict. You restrict for someone like me that has 10 torture and whatever I do, 10 people shout at me. You do not restrict for the free people out there, that has power, and then who has bands and this or that. And in general, I told you, in case of changing, when you kill people's hope, when people has no hope for anything better, they stop, doing anything for their life, They stop, when he come and become the third grade in the high school, and he see that he has lost the first grade and no girl, second grade and no girl, no happiness, no fun. So he stopped trying, He stopped trying. Why he should, use all his effort and try and to get better and better and stronger and more powerful to be, to fight? No, he said, lost is lost. I lost, I lose. The game is in a way that I lose in it, I already lost, before, at the first year that I come in this high school, they wrote my name among losers, And when it is like that, he loses all his hope, So he does not come up. He never become anything. And if I were him, I would have fight this system. And as you see, all these, I don't know, metal culture or rap culture, fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that, or gee, why? Why? They shout at you, they say, fuck you and your culture that you have made us. You're going to force me to lose and I don't want. It is, it is when you are trying to kill people's hope, when you are already deciding who must be winner, who must be loser, because you want this sort of, army, this sort of society for yourself to run your, to run for you, to work for you, to, that have you more benefiting. That is your society, and that is wrong. That is not a free society. When you can decide over people's culture like that, that is your society, and that's wrong. Again, I have forgot how I want to continue this discussion. And in continue of the discussion that was about hope. Those who believe in, that West culture that say people should go with their own age and so on. Well, they say, okay, he was loser, He was in high school years, he was loser. In his 20s, he was loser, and in half of her 30, he was loser. Now let's say he's over 35, and finally he has overcome all the fears, all the problems, all the weaknesses in his life. And now he's somebody, that are in the same level with those who get good, beautiful girls, Then you come and say, he should find someone in his own age because they have a lot in common. Well, what the shit they have in common? because they are in the same age. Well, the only thing that he think he has in common with girls in his age, that they were always other guys' girls. They were never his girls. So what the shit he has in common with those girls who have been others' hooker, but always not for him. They were not for him, you know. So there is nothing in common between him and his own generation. Girls of his own generation belong to other guys. But maybe girls of another generation find something interesting in him and get interested in, because he has become rich, because he has become what you call it, very clever, very good in something, that attract, that attract some girl, some girl like him, but that girl is not from his own generation. His own generation, in his own generation, he was a loser. And he hated them, in fact. And now again, you want to come with the same culture, and you want to send him where he is, keep him where he is loser. That's wrong. I call such culture wrong, And finally, what you are wrong about, when a kid is kid, a child is child until the child reach age of maturity. When the child reach age of maturity, when we say a child is adult, so it is a start of the adulthood. But you bring this adulthood down, you make it short, you make it very limited. Instead of this adulthood, the rest of his life, this adulthood is only his age, and go with his age, it is you have made him what you call it, a square place that inside that place he is allowed to move inside that age, that cultural room that you have made for him. He's allowed to move, while in fact he should have been allowed to move in all adulthood, He has, it is like, how I can say, it is like you has entered a discotheque, Let's say a discotheque. Let's say this adulthood is a discotheque. You have paid your entrance and you have entered the adulthood discotheque. So he should be allowed to go. This is a very big discotheque, This discotheque start with a place that called 10, a place that called 20, a place that called 30, a place that called 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. But, he has paid the entrance, adulthood entrance, to come in the discotheque. But you say, again, you are adult, but now still you are a teen. So you must go in this department that is for teen. Rest of the adulthood is not yours. the rest of the discotheque, it is you are adult, but not for the rest of the discotheque. Only this part, this teen part that we say. Then he become 20. So teen is not any longer yours. Here in the 20s, part of the discotheque, you are allowed. 30 part, no, it is too soon for you, you know. What a shit it is. You have paid the entrance to the discotheque. You should be allowed to go wherever you like to go. You like to go to sit with the 90s, you should be allowed to. You like to go sit with the teens, you should be allowed to. You like to go sit with the 50s, you should be allowed to. You are adult. You are grown up. It is finished. What a shit you are making out of people's life. Let them free. Why you should decide for them that this age, this color, this,